How's it going, guys? Dustin at Daily Grind Fantasy, and in today's video, we're going to be putting out 2 Monday Night Football slips, one on PrizePicks and one on Underdog. Before we get into the video, though, if you guys are not subscribed to the channel already, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button while you're at it, because it really does help us out. We finally have a really good Monday Night Football matchup, the Chiefs and the Eagles. You can't ask for a better one. As you guys could probably tell, my first play is going to be Jalen Hurts over 32.5 pass attempts, and we're going to head over to the Daily Grind Fantasy Correlation Tool. And if you guys are unaware about the Correlation Tool, this is your first time checking it out, what we do here is we pull the most positively correlated props from all of these apps, put them into a slip together for you guys, taking into consideration what's plus EV, what's the most highly correlated, etc., and give you guys full slips for you to tail across multiple different DFS apps, Boom, JockMKT, PrizePicks, Underdog, of course, and multiple different sports. We have NFL, college football, soccer, which are the 3 most correlated sports. Obviously, soccer's you have goalies, and then NFL, you have NFL and college football, you have that quarterback position that really dictates a lot. CS2 and NBA as well, which are on the lower end of correlation when comparing to NFL, etc. So we do have all of those sports to offer, looking to add more as well. Of course, we are up underneath my camera. You guys can't see it, but if you want to go to the website, linked in the description, you guys can get access to the correlation tool, or even check out the website, see if you guys want to get access to the fantasy bundle, which is the optimizers, the plus EV optimizers, and middling tool. Or you can just go check out, this is publicly tracked here, the correlation performance. As you guys can see up on your screen, you guys can just go check that out if you guys would like, or get access to anything on the website. However, yeah, we're up big, 581.8 units since tracking 3 months ago. We just started about 3 months ago, 30% ROI, basically. Pretty insane run the correlation tool has been on this past weekend. Not the best weekend, not the worst weekend. Looking to go ahead and add another 25x or a 20x, depending on if we hit PrizePicks, Underdog, or maybe we hit both. That would be sick. Looking to add that here on Monday Night Football. Hopefully you guys are going to be tailing this slip. Hopefully you guys learned something in this video and why positive correlation or correlation in general here on these DFS apps with set payouts like PrizePicks, Underdog, etc. is such a big edge when comparing to playing them in like a same game parlay on FanDuel. I'm going to go ahead and show you guys the difference in payouts when you're playing them on, let's say, Underdog as opposed to a same game parlay on FanDuel. It's mind-blowing, and hopefully it opens up your eyes to realizing why these are so OP playing them on these set payout platforms. All right, let's talk about the PrizePicks slip first. We're going to talk about the payout difference whenever it comes to the Underdog slip versus the FanDuel slip, and I'll explain why. But let's go ahead. I got Jalen Hurts locked in over 32.5 pass attempts as my first leg in this PrizePicks slip. We got some combo props in this one, so it's pretty sick. And very correlated. I mean, Jalen Hurts over 32.5 pass attempts. If Jalen Hurts is going over 32.5 pass attempts, it's likely that A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith are going to be catching a bulk of those passes, or you know, obviously more opportunity with the attempts that Jalen Hurts is having, because we're taking his over in attempts. More opportunities for them to have more receiving yards if they're passing the ball more, and he's going over that attempts number of 32.5. So they will be contributing to their combo squares here on this PrizePicks slip. So A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith over combo squares is what we're going to be taking. On the flip side, Patrick Mahomes, if he's going to be going over 26.5 completions, hopefully Travis Kelce and Rashid Rice are catching a bunch of balls from Travis Kelce, thus not only helping Travis Kelce go over his completions projection and helping them go over their combo square with contributions from Brown and Smith on the other side, helping Jalen Hurts go over his total, right? And then obviously we have Kadarius Toney basically to catch a pass, go over 5.5 yards to also add to Patrick Mahomes' completions, right? Thus, if we are moving the ball a lot, which is kind of the game script we're looking at here, right? Passing a lot, moving the ball down the field, lots of yards, etc. It's likely there's going to be less punts in the game if these offenses are moving the ball like we're hoping for here in this correlation slip, right? So therefore, we can take the under on punts of Tommy Townsend on the Chiefs. So hopefully Patrick Mahomes getting a lot of completions and helping this combo squares go over these yards. Kadarius Toney catch the ball. And maybe they're even kicking a couple field goals. That's fine. As long as they're going over these and we're not punting, I'm cool with it. Doesn't matter to me. But let's go ahead and start adding these in. So Jalen Hurts, and then Brown and Kelsey over combo yards. Smith and Rashid Rice over their combo square. We have Tony over receiving yards. And then we got Tommy Townsend to go under in punts. So very highly positively correlated. Now, we pull the most correlated props available on the board right now, right? And so this is the slip that we have. Now, we've seen many different slip types, whether ranging from quarterbacks to throw interceptions, running back under rushing yards with these overs and receiving yards. We've seen rush plus receiving yards, a bunch of touchdowns scored. There's so many different ways to correlate, but we just pull the most positively correlated ones and give you the best possible slips available with the props that they have up, right? So this is the slip we got. The next slip is going to be more surface level. It's going to be pretty straightforward. Like, hey, I probably could have thought of that, but that's just what we're being given here on Underdog right now. And we'll talk about the payouts in comparison to FanDuel as well. So let's go ahead and I had it up already. I'm going to go ahead and cancel it out just for the sake of this stream or for this video. But let's go ahead and reveal this Underdog slip. Eagles, Chiefs, here it is. But stay tuned because I really want you guys to realize why this is such an advantage playing this on Underdog as opposed to FanDuel. I really want you guys to pay attention to that. So let's talk about why it's correlated, and we'll get into the payouts. Jalen Hurts, over 230.5 pass yards. And if he's going over 230.5 pass yards, pretty simple, or, basic level correlation here. A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith are going to go over their receiving yards. It's likely that they are going to go over. If X happens, Y and Z are also likely to happen. So we'll add in Hurts, over 230. We'll add in Smith and A.J. Brown to go over their receiving yards. And then on the flip side, Patrick Mahomes to go over 283.5. And if he's going over 283.5 pass yards, it's likely his receivers are going to go over their receiving yards. And in this case, we just need Valdez-Scantling to go over 17.5 receiving yards for this slip here on Underdog. But let's take into consideration on Underdog, $100 wins us $2,000, right? So 20x. On PrizePicks, our PrizePicks slip, $100. We're missing one here. We're missing Patrick Mahomes. Apologize. Let's go ahead. Patrick Mahomes, that was actually over 26.5 completions. So boom, $100 on this one wins us $2,500, so 25x. Not only that, but we get insurance. 5 of 6, you still profit 2x your money, and then 0.4 if you go 4 of 6, right? So you have this insurance option. So pretty insane. Whenever we can match up these same props on FanDuel, it's easier to show you, but you'll get the point. On FanDuel, in comparison to this $2,000 payout for this same exact slip, you're winning $1,000. These are the same props, give or take a few yards or so either way, right? $1,000 less of a payout than what you would be getting at playing it on Underdog. So why would you ever play this slip on FanDuel when you could play it on Underdog at a much higher payout, right? It just makes no sense. But why is FanDuel docking this payout so much? Why are they nerfing this payout so much? Because FanDuel knows that when these props are played together, they're so highly correlated that it's more likely to hit when they are played together, right? So they're going to give you a lesser payout, right? Because they don't want you to have this huge edge on them like we're getting here on Underdog or PrizePicks. Now, if I could give you this, if I could show you this same slip on FanDuel, obviously they don't have combo receiving yards, which the sportsbooks really should start doing. It's pretty sick. And I'm not sure if they have punts either, but I don't think they even let you play pass attempts, like, yeah, like let me take off Jalen Hurts yards and let me do his pass attempts, right? So they won't even let you combine it because it's that positively correlated, right? So they know this. They don't want you to be able to play this together because of that high correlation, right? So if I could give you the same thing, it's even crazier whenever you get that insurance on PrizePicks and a lesser payout on FanDuel, right? Because FanDuel, if you miss one, you're out, you're done, your money's gone. PrizePicks, you can still profit or even get some money back. Obviously, same thing with Underdog as far as FanDuel. Both of them, you get $1,000 more payout sometimes, right? But they are both, if you miss one, you're out. But that's why we play them uninsured, because these slips played together, or these props played together, are more likely to happen. So therefore, we want to maximize our ROI potential there and play them in non-insured slips, so standard slips here on Underdog. Obviously, PrizePicks, you don't have that option. But that is going to be it for this video. Hopefully you guys learned something. Hopefully you guys are tailing. If you are tailing or you learned something, drop a like on this video. Subscribe if you're not subscribed already. Linked in the description, you guys get access to the tools here on Daily Grind Fantasy. That's going to be it. Let's cash. See you in the next one.